He thought he was protecting his family. That's what Michael told himself the day he signed the papers without telling his wife. It was a good opportunity. A business investment his friend promised would double their savings in 6 months. Michael didn't want to stress Sarah with details. He believed a good husband should carry burdens alone, so he decided alone. At first, nothing changed. Life moved on as usual. Sarah packed lunches. Michael went to work. They laughed over dinner. But beneath the surface, something quiet and dangerous had begun. Secrecy. 3 months later, the investment collapsed. The money was gone. Not spare money, not extra cash. Their savings. The savings they had carefully built for years. Michael sat in the car outside their home for almost an hour before walking inside. He felt shame. He felt fear. But most of all, he felt alone. When he finally told Sarah, the pain in her eyes wasn't just about money. It was about exclusion. "You decided without me?" she asked quietly. Michael tried to explain. "I was trying to protect you. I didn't want you to worry." But what she heard was different. "You didn't think my voice mattered." That night, they didn't argue loudly. There were no slammed doors, just silence. And sometimes silence cuts deeper than anger. Over the next few weeks, tension filled their home. Not because they stopped loving each other, but because trust had been shaken. Michael began to see something he had never understood before. Leadership in marriage is not control, it is partnership. He had confused responsibility with isolation. One evening, after days of distance, Michael sat beside Sarah and said something simple but powerful. "I made a mistake, not just with money, but with us." He admitted he thought being a strong husband meant making tough decisions alone. He admitted pride had told him he didn't need input. He admitted he had underestimated her wisdom. Sarah listened. Then she said something that changed him. "I don't need you to carry everything. I need you to walk with me." That sentence reshaped his understanding of marriage. He began involving her in everything, not only big financial decisions, but smaller ones too. Budget adjustments, career ideas, future plans. At first it felt uncomfortable. He wasn't used to sharing control. But something surprising happened. Their conversations grew deeper. Their respect grew stronger. Their decisions became wiser. Sarah noticed risks he didn't see. She asked questions he never considered. She balanced his optimism with practicality. He balanced her caution with boldness. Together they made better choices than either of them could alone. Months later, when another opportunity came along, Michael didn't rush. He sat at the kitchen table with Sarah. They discussed. They researched. They prayed. They disagreed respectfully. They adjusted. And when they finally decided, it was not his decision. It was theirs. That difference changed everything. Because when a wife feels heard, she feels valued. When she feels valued, she feels secure. And when security exists, trust grows. Michael learned that excluding his wife didn't make him strong. It made him isolated. True strength in marriage is shared. He realized something many husbands struggle to accept. Your wife is not your assistant. She is your partner. Her voice is not a threat to your leadership. It strengthens it. Involving your wife in decision-making does not reduce your authority. It increases unity. It tells her, your opinion matters. Your insight matters. Your heart matters. And unity protects a marriage in ways money and success never can. Here are the lessons Michael learned. A marriage is not a one-man mission. Secrecy weakens trust, even when intentions are good. Pride isolates, partnership connects. Two perspectives reduce blind spots. Respect builds emotional safety. When husbands make decisions alone, wives often feel small. When husbands invite their wives into decisions, wives feel seen. And a seen wife becomes a secure wife. A secure wife supports with strength. Strong support builds strong homes. Marriage is not about who leads louder. It is about who listens deeper. If you are a husband watching this, ask yourself honestly, are you carrying decisions alone because you must, or because your pride tells you to? Your wife does not need perfection, she needs participation. If this story spoke to you, like and share it with someone who needs this reminder. Subscribe for more honest marriage stories that build strong homes and lasting love. And now let me ask you something real. When was the last time you made a major decision without fully involving your spouse? And what did it cost your relationship?